Alright people, this is the next video. Hopefully this is the final video. We'll see how fast I can get through this, of the greatest films according to the American Film Institute, greatest American films. I'm going to talk about the 1998 ranking and the 2007 ranking, and then we'll put in my ranking. At number 8, we have from 1939, The Wizard of Oz. Obviously an American classic. It was ranked number 6 in the 1998 list and number 10 in the 2007 list. I have it right in the middle at number 8. This is the 3-disc collector's edition DVD. It has this collector's treasury Kodachrome portfolio. Bunch of stills images from the movie. It looks like they were probably taken on set. Special photo, press photos. The sheet that says what's inside the box set. Collector's Treasury, promotional portfolio. A replica, the program from the Grauman's Chinese Theater. Old vintage, basically like a duplicate, vintage program. Studio News from MGM. It's like a magazine. The replica of a magazine from 1939. Photoplay Studies. Magazine devoted to photoplay appreciation, aka motion pictures. It's another replica magazine from 1939. Little known fact, the first screening of The Wizard of Oz happened in Wisconsin, which is the state where I live. Posters. Little invitation to the movie. Copy of the ticket to the movie. And then this is the set that contains the discs. It was gonna be hard to do this one-handed. Disc 1, the movie. Disc 2, special features. Disc 3, Saluting Frank Baum, who is the writer of the children's book. I've read the book. The book is really good. There's a whole series of Oz books. I've read probably about 10 of them when I was a kid. They're really good. Very entertaining. Wizard of Oz, a classic. One of the first movies in Technicolor, along with Gone with the Wind. They both came out in 1939. There were other movies made with color before that. Adventures of Robin Hood came out the year before. That was in Technicolor. And there were other movies. Oh, this disc has some kind of stain on it. It's not good. There were other movies that came out in the early 1900s that had color, but this one and Gone with the Wind were the first two huge ones, really popular ones. Next, we have coming in at number 7, Singing in the Rain from 1952. It was ranked number 10 on the 1998 list and the number 5 on the 2007 list. I have it at number 7. Starring Gene Kelly, Donald O'Connor, Debbie Reynolds. It's a 2-disc special edition. It says, "What a glorious feeling." Singing in the Rain. Greatest Hollywood musical ever made. I didn't see this when I was a child. I didn't see this till I was in college. But I quickly fell in love with it. It's really good. Amazing songs, amazing choreography. And an interesting fact about this musical is that it takes place in the late 1920s when Hollywood was making its transition from silent film to sound film, to talkies. They call them talkies. And so all of the songs in this movie were taken from other MGM musicals from the 1920s, 30s. There's a lot of good bonus features on this set. And so it's fun. The movie takes place during that era. It's kind of a comedy. It's a romance. They show the the transition from the silent films to the talkies, using microphones for the first time. It's really funny. Debbie Reynolds is amazing in this. She was only like, I think around 17 years old when she was in this, and she's amazing. Really good singer, really good dancer. And 2 discs. There's a lot of good bonus features on the second disc. Next, coming in at number 6 from 1962, Lawrence of Arabia. There's a couple British movies on this list because they were co-produced by British film companies and American. So this is the 3rd David Lean movie on this American Film Institute journey that we've been on. He did Dr. Zhivago, he did The Bridge on the River Kwai, and this is considered his masterpiece, 1962, Lawrence of Arabia. I like this set because it's kind of hard to see. It has almost like a cloth box. It has like this texture. It feels kind of like fabric. It's really neat. This movie's amazing. I wish I had it on Blu-ray. My wife thinks this movie's super boring. She always falls asleep whenever we're watching it, but I love it. Yeah, I wish I had it on Blu-ray. That'd be nice. The video quality would be amazing. The photography would be amazing to see it in high definition. It's amazing enough in this DVD, but I think it'd be even greater on high definition. Not much in there. This is the sheet that says what's inside the box. And then there's these 2 discs. It's a great movie. It's about T.E. Lawrence, a British officer during World War I, and it's great. Alec Guinness is in this movie. Anthony Quinn. Introducing Peter O'Toole. This is his first movie. Peter O'Toole as T.E. Lawrence. This is his first movie, and he's amazing in it. It's a long movie. It's about war. It's about battles. It's about this man who becomes obsessed with the idea of himself. It's really fascinating. Great music as well. The soundtrack is amazing to this movie. Great score. Excuse me. Coming in at number 5 from the year 1980, Martin Scorsese's Raging Bull, starring Robert De Niro. This is considered on many lists the greatest movie of the 80s. It was made in 1980, so it's very early in that decade, obviously. This is a great picture of Jake LaMotta. Robert De Niro plays a boxer, Jake LaMotta, the Bronx Bull, the Raging Bull. This is one of Martin Scorsese's greatest movies, along with Taxi Driver. He's done a lot of good movies. Mean Streets is great. Goodfellas is great. This is the Criterion Collection Blu-ray. I don't know if I can open this one-handed or not. The photography in this movie is, like I said, we're getting to the best of the best, so I'm going to be raving about all these movies. The photography, look at that. There's smoke. They use smoke and flames in front of the camera to add certain effects throughout the movie. The relationships between him and, oh, there's a good picture. Martin Scorsese with Robert De Niro. Kathy Moriarty as Vicky, the wife, the girlfriend, and Joe Pesci plays his brother, plays Joey. There's a great picture of Jake and Joey together. There's a famous camera shot in this movie where it's a one take, a single take. Camera follows Jake from the locker room all the way into the boxing ring, and he copied a similar idea when they made Goodfellas, a single camera take, camera following a character for. In Goodfellas, they're going through a restaurant, through the kitchen to a restaurant to a club, and these long takes where they last several minutes, no, uninterrupted, no editing, single shot. Sugar Ray Robinson. Oh man, it's a violent boxing movie, but I think they might have released this in response to Rocky coming out in 1976. I'm not sure exactly. Kathy Moriarty. It's so good. Oh, and Robert De Niro gained a bunch of weight. So he got really slim for the scenes when he's the champion boxer. And then he ballooned and he became huge for a couple other scenes where he's way past his prime and he's really overweight, and it's a good movie. All right, this video might be longer than some of my previous ones, but I want to try to finish all of these. So coming in at number 4 from 1939, Gone with the Wind. It came in at number 4 in 1998 and was ranked number 6 in 2007. 1939, same year as Wizard of Oz. Clark Gable as Rhett Butler. Ooh, there's a scratch here. That's not good. Vivian Leigh plays Scarlett O'Hara. This is another one that I never saw when I was a child. I like the texture in this. And this type on the wind. There's some nice. I like that. This is an amazing movie about the South, about the Civil War, post-Civil War. I forget what the time period is called. The Restoration period? I can't remember. Hattie McDaniel became the first African-American actress to win an Academy Award for this movie. It's hard to see these pictures. There's Scarlett with her father. These scenes are great when she's in mourning from the loss of her husband and she's flirting with Captain Rhett Butler. Her character is so funny in this. Look at her face right there. Look at that. I just love her. She's great. And that's the man she loves, Ashley. I think in the book, Ashley is supposed to be a lot younger, but in this one, he's pretty old. I never read the book, but my sister did, and it's one of her favorites. One with the Wind. So that's a good picture. 4 discs. 2 discs of the movie, and then 2 discs of bonus features. Olivia de Havilland plays her friend. I forgot what the friend's character's name is, but Olivia de Havilland was so upset by not winning Best Actress at the Oscars that she walked out of the award ceremony, which is very unsportsmanlike, but times were different back then. Amazing movie. Look at all these Academy Awards. Best Director, Best Screenplay, Cinematography, Editing. It's a great movie. Really good movie. Coming in at number 3 from 1972, we're back to these box sets. We talked about The Godfather Part 2 further down the list. Now we're going to talk about Godfather Part 1, 1972. In 1998, this was ranked number 3, and in 2007, it went up slightly to number 2. This is the original box that I had, but one of the discs stopped working, so I had to replace it with this Blu-ray set. Marlon Brando plays the Don, Vito Corleone, or Corleone. This one has the first 3 movies. Robert Duvall, he just passed away recently. He played the consigliere, which is like the right-hand man, the secretary of the Don. There's a scene of Al Pacino, the son, playing Michael Corleone, pulls off a hit for the family. There's a picture of the Don with his 3 sons, Sonny, Michael. Great movie. Great acting. Marlon Brando is amazing. And it has tons of quotable lines. There's like half the lines in the movie are things that people just say randomly on during their daily lives, and it's taken from this movie. I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse. All right, the top 2. Number 2 coming in from 1942, Casablanca. Probably one of the greatest romance movies ever made. This was ranked number 2 in 1998 list, and then it went down slightly to number 3 in 2007. So basically, The Godfather 1 and Casablanca switched positions. I put this one slightly higher because it was made earlier, before The Godfather. I feel like the longevity gives it some weight. Academy Award, Best Picture, 1943. Humphrey Bogart, Ingrid Bergman. This picture is great. It's a great picture. It's a classic scene at the two of them at the end of the movie. But in real life, she was very tall, and he was slightly shorter than average. And so they had to stand him on a box for this scene, because in real life she was taller than him. And there's him in the airport at the end of the movie, ready to fly away. In the bar, getting drunk. His own establishment, Rick's American Cafe. Sam, the piano player. Play it again, Sam. Play as time goes by. It's about love. It's about World War II. Escaping Nazis. Paul Henreid plays an escaped soldier of war, prisoner of war. Elsa. Ingrid Bergman plays Elsa, her husband, or his wife. But then these two have a past. They had an affair many years ago in Paris. We'll always have Paris. He plays one of the soldiers. This is a really bad DVD case, but it's the only version I have of Casablanca. I wish Criterion would release this on Blu-ray. It's a great movie. Lots of quotable lines, good music, great romance. And coming in at number 1, both in the 2007 list and the 1998 list, and it's obviously number 1 on my list, from 1941, Citizen Kane, starring Orson Welles, written, directed by Orson Welles, starring Orson Welles. This is the Criterion Collection Blu-ray. Take off this case, the K for Kane, K-A, Orson, playing Charles Foster Kane. N, Orson, younger. The makeup they did in this movie was amazing. They made him look like a teenager all the way on up to like a 60-year-old in this movie. E, that's Charles when he was running for political office. Boom! Look at that cross. That's the little boy playing the infant Charles, playing with the snow sled out in the snow. I got this book. That's at the beginning of the movie, as Charles Foster Kane is dying. He looks at the snow globe with a little cottage of snow and whispers the word Rosebud. And throughout the movie, they're trying to find out what Rosebud means. I have been, and will be only one thing, an American. Charles Foster Kane. Mercury Theater production. Mercury Theater did a bunch of, they worked for Orson Welles. They did a bunch of radio dramas. And so he took his entire radio team and marched into Hollywood and said, we're going to make this movie. And a lot of Hollywood people did not like him and his crew coming into Hollywood making this fancy movie. They were very annoyed by him. He was very arrogant. Oh, she's really good in this. The mother of the young Charles Foster Kane. There's lots of special effects in this movie that are hard to notice. Once you watch some of the bonus features, they point them out. They were groundbreaking in that time period. Lots of things are groundbreaking about this movie. The political message, the story, the special effects are really impressive. There's camera tricks that they use and sound editing that had never been used before in film, and it's a groundbreaking movie. Citizen Kane, that's it. That's the #1 movie according to the American Film Institute. I'll make some more movies in the future that won't just be about the American Film Institute. We'll talk about Sight and Sound magazine. We'll talk about other international movies. So for the last several YouTube videos that I've made, they're all American movies. But American movies are only one slice of the pie. They're only one color of the rainbow. Once you start to experience international cinema, then you start to truly become a diehard movie fan. That's it for now. I'll catch you all later.